Hello, welcome to Shape Your Future Rotherham Part 2. My name's Caroline. I'm going to be taking you through this virtual lesson today, and we're going to be exploring the local jobs market and your place within it. The lesson is brought to you by HEPC, HEP and the Sheffield City Region Enterprise Advisors Network. So thank you to everyone for your involvement, and a particular thank you to the local employees that have given their time to share videos and their experiences as part of this lesson. So let's get started. To recap, in our last session, we found out that using labour market information about your local area can help you make good decisions about which career path to follow after school and help you develop your skills towards that area. We found out that the largest sectors in Rotherham were retail and trade, manufacturing and health and social care, but that there were lots of opportunities in other sectors wider than that also. And we did a quiz to help us find out about specific employers and facts about our area. We also thought about the future of work and how jobs around us might be changing. So what are we going to look at today? First, we're going to understand and use different sources of careers information, including the Shape Your Future booklet. We're going to hear from 3 local employers about their area of work and their organisation and what they enjoy about their jobs. Then we're going to do individual research to find out more about a particular sector of work and local employers in Rotherham that work in that area. And throughout all this, we're going to be reflecting on your own thoughts and preferences and opinion about the world of work and possible next steps for you. Throughout this session, we're going to be using the Shape Your Future booklet. You can find the link to access this online in the notes section at the bottom of this video. The booklet contains information about your options after school, about how the future of work is changing, and also has pages focused on different job sectors within our region of South Yorkshire. You might not have heard that word job sectors before, but it's used to mean an area of work which includes various occupations which are related to each other in some way. So an example might be the advanced manufacturing sector, the construction sector, or the business sector. A particular part of this booklet we're going to use today is the sector insight. So I'm just going to talk through this to give you a good idea of what to expect and how to use it to the best. So on page 3 of the booklet, you can find the index. So this tells you what different sectors are covered in the booklet. It does have a focus on South Yorkshire region, so not just Rotherham, but looking wider than that. But also throughout this presentation, we're going to highlight some Rotherham specific information. You find an introduction to each sector at the beginning, including how many people in the region are employed in that sector. Next, you might find particular stories or pieces of interest that relate to areas of work that are particularly growing in that field. So in this instance of creative and digital, you can see interactive media and e-learning particularly highlighted as very important for our region. Next, you've got a list of different types of jobs that might be included within that sector and some examples of the average salary. That could be useful for you in deciding whether or not to go into those areas, or it could highlight some job roles that you might not have thought of that you might want to explore further. We've also got skills and qualities that are particularly important when working in that sector, and for yourselves as school students, useful subjects that could link closely within that area of work. And then we highlight some local employers. So not just thinking about nationally what you might see, but looking in South Yorkshire, what sort of employers could you go on to work for in that area? And as we've got a particular Rotherham focus today, I'm going to aim to highlight some particular Rotherham employers as we go through too. And then at the bottom in the blue bar, you've got some recommended sites for further research. So with any careers research, it's particularly important to use recommended sites so that you can guarantee the information you're using is accurate and up to date. We're going to dig a bit deeper now and get some employer insights on what it's really like to work in Rotherham in 3 different sectors. Firstly, we've got AES Seal, local manufacturing company that has a really wide global network. Secondly, we've got CIREC, who look at health and social care careers. And thirdly, we've got Rotherham United Football Club sharing their experiences. Take a watch of each of these videos. You can see them on the YouTube playlist and scroll through to the ones that are perhaps most of interest to you. What I'd like you to think about while you're watching these videos are the questions you see below. What do the speakers like about their jobs? What local opportunities are there in the sector or organisation? What do you think you would enjoy or not enjoy about these jobs? And did anything surprise you about their job roles? So click on the playlist to the next video, think about those questions, and then I'll join you for the final part of the lesson once you've watched those videos.